Hello, my name's Kyle from R&M Exterminators, and today we're going to talk about some of our products. R&M Exterminators began in the 1940s, and we are known as a rodent control business. Throughout the years, we have developed products to control various rodents in and around agricultural crops and structures. Currently, our products are registered in 11 different states throughout the United States, mostly in the Pacific Northwest. We use effective ingredients that have proven the test of time. We utilize whole grain baits rather than a pellet or a meal for our baits. Success is our goal every time when it comes to meeting your needs and overcoming your rodent problems. Our main products are our pocket gopher baits, which would be our Strychnine Milo or Strychnine on Oats. And then we also have a registration for zinc phosphide on oats. We have a mouse and vole bait, which is a zinc phosphide on oats for above ground use. And our rat and mouse bait, which is a structural rodent control bait used mostly in bait stations. Management practices. You always want to read and follow the label instructions. Our labels are pretty nice. There's directions on them. Please use them. But one big thing is you want to properly identify your rodents. It can get a little shady when you're going between pocket gophers and voles out in an alfalfa field. Avoid bait shyness. Please do not mix baits. When you mix baits and the rodents were to shy away from one or the other, we don't have any other things to fall back on. So if we can use one bait at a time, if that bait doesn't work, we can go to another bait and make it work, or hopefully it works. Always store your bait in a clean, cool, secured, dry environment, and watch out through the summer months for bugs. Our pocket gopher baits, Strychnine Milo. It is a restricted use product. We are one of the few manufacturers in the United States selling a whole grain, non-blended Strychnine Milo bait. We also have a Strychnine Oat blend. This is a great secondary option of a whole grain, non-blended Strychnine Oat to combat pocket gophers. This is a great to be used as a rotational product when using the Strychnine Milo product or other products. Our oats are a stabilized oat. We buy specially for this. So they have been sterilized, heat treated, so they do not grow when they are applied into the ground. Strychnine Milo and oats are at a 0.5% use. That's the most we can have in the United States. And all strychnine products are labeled for below ground use only. You want to treat active fields completely and at full rate. If you have fields or orchards with little or no activity, you could consider perimeter baiting as a preventative measure. If you're going to be hand baiting, you would take 1 teaspoon, find the main tunnel, dig a hole in it, dump that teaspoon of bait down the hole. You can use up to 1 pound of acre depending on your gopher pressure for that baiting. Most of us are going to use a burrow builder machine. With a burrow builder, you're going to use 1 to 2 pounds of product or bait per acre. You're going to go back and forth throughout the field using a 20 to 30 foot row spacing. The burrow building requires some moisture in the field, in the ground, to help hold that burrow when it's made. So you can't go in non-irrigated ground or very dry ground in the middle of summer and expect this to work. The burrows will not hold and the bait will just be wasted. So make sure that your machine-built burrows intersect pocket gopher burrows at the depth which the gophers have been tunneling, and at as many tunnels as possible at right angles. An important thing is to continually check and match the gopher and the machine burrow depth while applicating. I suggest every 15 to 20 minutes getting out and taking a screwdriver or a probe and checking the depth of the machine and the pocket gophers. Our mouse and vole bait, which is a zinc phosphide on oat bait, which can be used above or below ground depending on the rodent issue. Mice and voles would be above ground, pocket gophers below ground. This product can be used above mice and voles. It is labeled for underground use as well. R&M mouse and vole bait zinc phosphide on oats is at a 2% active ingredient on the oat. On high value crops, annual baiting is recommended, orchards and vineyards and things like that. Hand baiting, again, you're going to use 1 teaspoon around trees or near burrow openings. You're going to use with this product, you can use up to 2 to 3 pounds per acre. If you're going to broadcast the bait, you can go from 6 to 10 pounds per acre where applicable and needed. If you're going to aerial applicate in like orchards or groves, you're still at that 6 to 10 pound rate per acre, but the other way is go 2 applications of 5 pounds per acre, maybe once in the spring and once in the fall. All zinc phosphide products require at least 48 hours or more of nice dry weather following the application. This way the rodents can eat it and then take it back and go on with life. When burrow building, make sure you, on the pocket gophers, apply 2 to 3 pounds per acre, still using that 20 to 30 foot row spacing with the burrow machine. Again, remember, ground moisture is key to that application. Our R&M rat and mouse killer. It's a general use product, and this is a multiple grain bait, typically used within 50 feet of buildings. It's best in bait stations and the safest. Around buildings, we're usually worried about off-target pests, and this is one way to help fight those off-target pests, so we're not killing them. Currently, this product is only labeled in Washington or Oregon, but if it's a need for somewhere else, I am more than willing to get it registered in that state also. This slide here is a picture of our different baits, the size bags. We come in 50 pounds, 25 and 10 pound bags for all the products. These are our registered states. In Arizona, we only have the strychnine milo. They have not had the need for strychnine oat, but we have been looking into getting that label there as well. We'd love to help you with your rodent issues. If you have any other questions or concerns, please call me at the office here, or you can always email me at kyle@rmexterminators.com. Thank you.